Hi, I hope you have a super great day. I'm Aoife, and in this video I'm going to share 15 tips for vegan beginners that I wished I knew. So the first tip is definitely to take it easy, because especially in the beginning there's so much to learn about veganism. So don't be afraid to slip off, and if you slip off the vegan, it's no big deal. Like for me, when I started veganism, I was really the first one in my environment, so it was really, is this really working? Do I have to, where do I get my protein and all that stuff? So I said in the beginning, okay, I'm gonna be vegan at home, and when I go out with friends or family, I'm gonna not be vegan. So I did it the first times, and then I learned more about veganism, got more confident in my food choices, and then I said, okay, now I'm ready, I can be vegan even with family and friends. So take your time and just take it easy. The second thing is to don't be afraid of carbohydrates, because carbohydrates are super great for you. They give you energy, they give you life force. So don't feel guilty or something if you eat fruit or something, because fruit is super amazing for your body, and it's just what brings you joy and happiness and energy for your daily activities. The third thing is that you might have to eat more, or that you can eat more, because when I was on the standard American diet or standard German diet, I ate tiny amounts of meat, and I was really satisfied or something, or I could not eat so much. But when you're vegan, you can eat more, and so don't feel guilty or something when you're hungry. Just eat when you're hungry. The fourth thing is that you should not be so afraid about protein, because you will get enough protein with fruit, vegetables, grains, whatever. You don't need any protein powders or any additional stuff. It's just something that you don't really have to worry about. The next thing is to veganize your meals. This might take some time. So when I started this vegan journey, I did not know anything about cooking. So I was just like, let's make a vegan meal, and I had absolutely no idea. But just watch some YouTube videos or just Google vegan recipes, and with the time you will find your great recipes and you will get better at cooking. But it takes some time. The next thing is to be aware of food combination. So for example, do not really eat a very heavy vegan cooked meal and then afterwards fruit. You might, because the cooked meal digests very, very slow, and the fruit digests very fast, so it might cause some trouble. So maybe eat the fruit before the very heavy cooked meal. The next thing is to check out food labels, because not everything is vegan, unfortunately. Even there are some products which I thought, how can they not be vegan? But unfortunately, sometimes they put not vegan ingredients into the product. And another tip would be to check out restaurants or bars or something that offer vegan options close to you, so that you can recommend to your friends or to your family, listen, we could go there for my birthday, so that I have vegan options or something. Or just check out the menu if there are vegan options. And this goes hand in hand with the next tip, to really don't be afraid to ask the waiter for veganizing your meal. So maybe you want to eat the salad and you don't want to eat cheese. You can ask the waiter to not put cheese on the salad. Like, it's your decision, you can do it, and you pay for the salad. So don't be afraid or be embarrassed or something. The next tip is to maybe ask a friend to join you, or maybe you want to start a vegan challenge together with your friends, so that you're not so alone. Because yes, I turned vegan on my own, but after some months, a very good friend of mine turned vegan as well, and it was very lovely to have just this company, and just say to my family, like, I'm not the only one. Like, I have a very good friend who's doing the same thing, and so we were like very close and sharing vegan truth and stuff. So it was very beautiful. And if you maybe don't have a friend close to you, go to vegan events or go to vegan festivals or vegan potlucks. So when people meet and just share food, so that you get vegan inspiration and vegan company and vegan friends. The next tip is to don't go mad, because when I went vegan, I really was very sad because I watched a lot of movies like Earthlings, how animals are really treated, and I was just losing faith in humanity. So just know that animals are mistreated in this world, but there are also people that are trying to help those animals. So there's bad and good always in the world, so maybe you want to focus more on the good stuff. The next tip would be to be the example, because most of the people already have their mind set. So for example, especially older people already believe what they believe and they don't really want to change so much. So maybe instead of always converting other people, you would just want to show how amazing this vegan lifestyle is for you. So just be the example. Yes, and the next thing is to be proud, because you're doing mostly an amazing thing. It's a huge vegan is a huge transition for most people, especially if you're more from a traditional family or a traditional culture. So it's a huge cut, and I really think that people who believe in this idea and who stand up for helping the animals and who say, I don't want to support the mistreatment of nature or animals, are super great, and they just should be proud of themselves, even if some people want to push you or something. Yes, and the next thing is to inform yourself, because I really believe that the more information you get, the more confident you get, and the more easy it gets to defend your food choices and to be stable, even if your family or friends say, go back to eating meat, because then you really say, I've done enough research, I know what's really going on, so that you don't fall back. Yes, and I think also maybe movement, because when you go vegan, for most of the people, especially if they eat more fruit and vegetables, they feel that they have so much more energy. So if you feel more energy, just get out and move a little bit, make the sports that you really enjoy, or also just walk with your dog or something. So yes, and maybe to sum up this video, I just want to say, when there's a will, there is a way. So if you want it really bad to be vegan, you will find a way. Even though your family might not be supportive, your friends might not be supportive, you will really find a way to make it happen. So I really hope you like this video, and I wish you a super great day and have a great time. Goodbye.